Been playing a bunch of cozy games this week, and this game is no exception. Today, we're going to play a little bit of Bookshop Simulator. But let's get right into it. Pretty simple game. You've probably played something similar to this. If you're interested in this, there's like supermarket versions of this. I think the most popular one is like there's a trading card game version of this. You know what? Right off. Oh, did someone just walk in my school? As you can see, it is day 19. Couple changes in my Japanese store. Originally, I was planning on getting all the way to the last, buying the last property in Paris. Honestly, not really that interested anymore. I just can't help but feeling I wish there was a little bit more. The game does kind of more feel like a maybe like $5 game. But you know, I mean, the way I play games is weird. You do kind of have to take that into account, that I like to play the shit out of a game. I think this maybe is more of a play it every once in a while type of game. Anyways, whatever. My whole point here is that I just don't really feel like grinding in the most boring way possible to unlock Paris and then basically just do the exact same thing. To what end? I'm not sure. I don't know why, but they don't really buy used books very often at the Japanese store. I don't know if they just purchase smaller things. No one buys the manga, which that's one of the things I unlocked. Very weird. There's also not really high profit margins. I had to kind of lower the price on them because literally no one was buying them, which makes it, if you're not buying used books or manga, you know, you're not getting the rare books, which leads you not getting these. And then the thing that I got was the occasionally spawn customers that buy max manga. I don't know what that means. What is a max manga? I thought it meant like they max out their purchases with just manga, but that has not happened, so maybe that's just a glitch, whatever. But this is essentially what the game looks like and is going to look like until end game, and I'm just not that interested in it anymore. After how long have I been playing? 3 to 4 hours or so. Like I said, maybe if I want to turn my brain off and watch something, I can just play this while I'm doing that, some football or something. But honestly, probably not. There's a lot better games to do that with. Bejeweled. Bejeweled is probably more fun to do that. I also unlock board games that no one buys, very rarely. I mean, that's kind of the problem, is like, when you unlock new things, it's just like a bunch of stuff that the customers, for whatever reason, aren't interested in buying. You can lower the price pretty low, where you're not really going to be making it. Like, it wouldn't make sense to buy it anymore anyways. I think if I restarted this, I wouldn't do manga. I just wouldn't bother buying licenses for that. Probably would stop doing used books after I found something that's actually worth putting here, unlike this. Rare bookshelf is just a waste of space. And then just do a bunch of bookshelves and just sell books. Because I'm not making money fast enough where like 30,000 seems like it would be not that long to get. It'd probably take me a couple more hours, maybe 3 hours or so, to try to get to 30,000, and then like I said, you're just starting over. I mean, also it's not a progression. I would have rather seen some kind of progression. When you open up your second place, you kind of have a choice if you want to go to Paris or Japan. So it's not like the Paris place is like a bigger place. It's just a different place. And honestly, Japan is probably a cooler location. Or at least different. I think, I don't know how much different the Paris place is going to look than the Lions place. You know? Like, we haven't even my original plan was just to show the 20th day and then call it a day. I'm struggling to even be interested enough to make it through the whole day. So I think I'm just gonna call it. You know, like I said, probably just play this game every once in a while. It could be a lot more complex in more fun ways. Maybe I don't even mean complex, but just like something's interesting. Look at that. The shop got a level and nothing happened. Because I think I've unlocked everything for this level. You know, well, okay, here's another problem. Is like expanding costs 7,000. 7,000 is not a small amount even in this place. I mean, I have every little thing that the customers could possibly want, and they're just not, they don't care enough to buy. So anyways, here's what we're going to do. I'll save it. Like I said, you know, it's potential. I could come back. Also, I never named this place. Not interested enough. But let's go to shop locations. See, purchase 30,000. Let's view it. Oh, that's all. Okay. See, that's the thing too. Well, first of all, it says unlockable in France board games. That's not true. But anyways, foot traffic is medium. Foot traffic is low in Lion, and then in Japan it is also medium. Like I think it would make more sense to have like a tiered list where the top one has a bunch of traffic and then it becomes hectic and you have to try to have everything ready to go for the customers and have all the stuff out there, but it's just not the case, and it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. So why did they make it 30,000 to go to the next place? You know, it almost just seems like a time sink. I think after you unlock the second place and you unlock as much as I have unlocked, which is basically to say, you know, everything, sci-fi bookshelf, romance shelf, bookshelf. I mean, unlocking different skins of bookshelves is cool, I guess. And there's a bunch more books to unlock. I am kind of interested in this, what those Paris books are. You know, I don't know what those if they're just books, or like in Japan you had the manga got unlocked. So I don't know what the French equivalent of that is, but I mean, it just kind of sounds like more stuff that the customers aren't going to buy. So it doesn't really matter. Anyways, you know. This is a Bookshelf Simulator. No, it was pretty fun. I mean, how much, what did I say? I put like 3-4 hours into the game. I at least want the game to, like, at the very least, if I don't play it for $1 an hour of how much I spent on it, if that makes sense, then I probably wouldn't recommend it. And I don't imagine that I would play this game for 15 hours. And by the way, that's the sale. The game is more than that, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? One more thing. What could have been cool, it doesn't do anything. The cashiers and the stalkers and whatever have levels that, you know, you can see right there. He has an experience level. Cashier 52, it's going up. First of all, that took forever. I think he started at like level 45 and it's been a couple hours. The stars don't make sense. He's 3 out of 6 stars, whatever that means. You'd think that after a certain level they get higher and higher, but this lady went from level 1, because I was curious, I wanted to experiment, so I hired the worst stalker, which was a level 1 stalker, level 1 cashier, and she's made her way to level 20 with not a single star upgradation. Oh wait, here's a button. It says promote. Employees will increase their max level, but their daily wages will be increased. See, but here is my problem. I can unlock more books. My problem is they don't seem to be faster. I mean, look at this guy's level 56. And he's just, you know, he's still just as slow. Like, I've sat there and watched him do this. It's the same speed. And some of this could just be glitches or whatever. I don't know. You know, don't release a game unless it's fucking finished, first of all. Because that's annoying. If that is the case. Oh, shit. I don't remember what I bought. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I always forget to turn this light on. I have 2 cats. I wish this game was just like a cat hotel simulator. Now that would be fun. Now we're talking. You know. But anyways, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about this game.